live on location. This is the Between the Benches podcast, where we will discuss anything and everything hockey related. Let's drop the puck and get the action underway.
All right, good evening. Welcome into the Between the Benches podcast, brought to you by the Old City Sports Network. Make sure to check out oldcitysports.com, OLDE City Sports, for all your favorite podcast articles, blogs, and more. As always, it's your host, Dak. Happy holidays to everybody who celebrates everything that they celebrate. I am joined by my two esteemed Canadian colleagues. I'm welcomed by Grandpa and Big Canada. How we doing, fellas?
Terrific. I am full of holiday spirit. Dalton, I love the hat.
Yes.
Brock,
that time of year.
You're like me. Yeah, I get it.
Brock, you don't have a beard. Haha.
Yeah.
So can we dye your beard white, Dalton, for Christmas? I think that would
What do you want to dye it with?
Oh my God, is that my punishment?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Did we just organically came? You're doing it. You're doing it.
Yeah,
it's happening.
Yeah.
You're doing it.
Where's that alarm? Where's that haircut alert?
Yeah, where's that haircut alarm? Fucking hammer that. Yeah. You are 100% doing the dyeing of the beard white to look like Santa.
So many people are going to tune in to actually watch the video as opposed to listen to the episode.
Yeah. You have to live stream it. You have to live stream it.
Okay.
No, you see it before and after.
There we go. Like a TikTok or something. Okay.
That's fantastic.
I'll see what I can look into. How about that?
That's fantastic. I'm all for this.
Well, good. Well, and again, happy holidays, everybody. Before we jump into the night's episode, real quick, make sure to check us on Instagram, TikTok, all the socials, wherever you get your podcasts. Like, subscribe, follow, everything in between. We do appreciate it. You can also check out Old City Sports Network's YouTube and Facebook and everything else for all of your other updates and mumbo jumbo. Let's go around the rink, shall we?
Mm-hmm. See you there.
Ooh, see you there. Nice.
I guess that's what I'm saying, Brooksy. You get that through your head?
Brad going over to get it. There he is again. Falcon scores! What a goal! Kopitar to Munson, score! Goes to Sagan, he scores!
All right, fellas, we have Around the Rink. This is brought to you by your ad here. But the first thing I had up on the docket was the Danault deal. So Philip Danault was traded to the Montreal Canadiens by the Los Angeles Kings. That was on Friday. Of course, it always happens like right after we record.
Sure does, yeah.
But the 32-year-old also did fetch a second-round pick in next year's draft. But he had 5 points, those being 5 assists in 30 games this season. He had one season remaining on his 6-year, $33 million contract he had signed with the Kings back in 2021. Ironically, Danault had already played previously for the Canadiens for 6 seasons. He had 194 points in 360 games from 2016 to 2021. So, first initial thoughts on this, Graham?
He ran away kicking and screaming from LA. He could not get out there fast enough. He requested the trade. I don't know the specifics, but I've heard it was not good. I heard he basically forced it, and he is very happy to once again be a Montreal Canadian.
I would echo everything that was stated and add that it was over ice time, I guess. He felt like he wasn't being deployed. He feels like he's being pushed into that bottom 6 role, and he doesn't think he's that yet. So I guess that's the catalyst. But everything Graham said, I echo 100%. It was bad.
I mean, Philip Danault, yeah, you don't have the points, but he's not known for the points. I mean, maybe he wants them, but he defensively, he is terrific. That's where his real value lies in the eyes of these teams. Mm-hmm. And I think, one, it helps the Kings. I think he was a big part of the Kings. I think they will miss him. And I also think that he will be a big part of the Canadiens' future success as well.
Assuming he accepts a bottom 6 role.
I mean, he's not going to be in the top-line center.
We'll see.
We'll
see.
He'll get the 5-on-5 minutes. He'll get the short-handed minutes, but everything else, I don't think is going to go his way.
I don't think he's a 2C on a cup contender. That's all I'll say.
I mean, you pair him up against the top guys, shut him down. He's a weapon that way.
Not a 2C. Sorry.
Ironically, he is now the second oldest player on the Montreal Canadiens as well. So
Yeah, their average age just spiked.
yeah, exactly. I was trying to look up to see what his total ice time was, or time on ice, maybe like per game in LA this season. While you guys were chatting, it looks like
This is great podcasting.
Yeah,
this
you're
is great
terrible.
podcasting. I'm still
He
looking.
was getting around 15 to 16.
Yeah,
maybe
oh, there it
17
is.
minutes. So that's
Yeah.
that's good second line minutes. That makes me question like where he thought his minutes were gonna go. Like, did he think he was gonna out Kopitar? And with Kopitar announcing his retirement, maybe they told him he was not going to be that guy, and maybe that's what set him off.
So was he the succession plan? Do we think?
Well, that's what
I think Byfield was the succession plan of the Kings. I don't know what Danault thought, but it's not like Byfield's taking it by the handles either.
I don't know. It's very strange.
The
That
fact that he wants out, it's not good for LA.
the way it played out is very strange in hindsight. I
Yeah.
don't get it.
Yeah, time will tell. It's like you said, he went out kicking and screaming, so that's quite a way to make an entrance into a familiar team, if you will. Other notes that we had real quick, the ECHL is currently on a strike, so according to the PHPA, their players have served a strike notice effective 12/26, so Merry Christmas to the ECHL. We're not playing anymore. But there have been emerging CBA talks. The only problem is that they've been talking with the CBA since January of this year. So we've been negotiating for 11 months or 12 months, I guess, now, and haven't really gotten anywhere. So only time will tell what happens. I just figured it was something of note. And then, of course, we had our NHL 3 stars this week. This was from December 15th to December 21st. Third star was Zach Rowinski, 5 goals, 2 assists, 7 points, 3 games played. We had the second star of Linus Ullmark, 3-0-0 win-loss record, 1.32 goals against, and a .943 save percentage, including 1 shutout. And then, of course, first star, which he could be the first star every week. I think this is his second time in 3 weeks. Connor McDavid, 5 goals, 5 assists, 10 points, 4 games. Pretty sick. That's pretty good. We will take that.
We can leave the McDavid discussion at that because we
Yeah.
we are definitely going to hit on him later.
Yeah.
Yeah, first star is never enough for McDavid,
No, never enough.
but always.
And that was Around the Rink, brought to you by your ad here. We had our pointless player draft update. We are all still waiting on one person.
lack of update.
Yeah, David Juracek is back to playing. He gets like 8 minutes a night, so now there's hope back in the DAC camp. So that's good to hear. Good to hear. Is Hayden Fleury back? I didn't get a chance to look on his.
You know what? We'll
I
skip
know
that.
Garnett Hathaway is
You
still
can go to
playing.
Brock.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know Garnett Hathaway is still playing. Our
I
Flyer
still
faithful.
can't believe Garnett Hathaway doesn't have a point. Like that blows my mind. Like,
I love that we found this bit, by the way, because this becomes like this
It
just
is a
shows
fun
you.
bit, yeah.
This is
Hayden Fleury played last game, but was scratched the last game. Played the game before.
okay.
Not
So
looking
you're really
good on
riding
my
the-
end.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna say
you
you're
know
really
what?
riding the
There's
wave.
no heart issues, so that we have a
Yeah.
chance.
Right.
I'm gonna lose, right? I'm gonna lose,
Not
right?
gonna
Because
lose.
mine's the only guy that's playing consistently.
You've already
So
lost. The fact that you're still in this means you
yeah.
already lost.
That's what I mean. Like I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna lose.
So
Balls.
that was we'll see what happens. That's a pointless player update. And then we have our Christmas, a little bit of Christmas theme here. It's called Santa Sleigh. So a new little segment bit here. I'm going to give you guys a team, and you tell me what gift you would give this team for Christmas. Like what this team needs, what you think would be a
Okay.
great gift. Brock, you're going to be up first, and your team is going to be the Ottawa Senators. So what would you give the Ottawa Senators for Christmas?
I mean, up until this week, I would have said a save, but they just had a week where goaltending wasn't the problem. So maybe I'll say get a save with an asterisk. Maybe that's already, maybe Santa came early and is already giving them that gift. But if I had to give another route, I'd like to see a little bit more of the killer instinct. You're a team led by Brady. I'm not saying that Ottawa doesn't throw the body around. They play physical. I want to see them like put their foot on the throat of the opponent a little more often. I want to see them when they get ahead, stay ahead. I don't want to see them losing games they shouldn't be losing, et cetera, like that. Just they haven't looked like they've built on last year's playoff run. I want to see them look better. I want to see them look more. I want to see them look more like a playoff team more consistently. So if I were Santa, giving them a gift, I'd like to see the killer instinct a little bit more. Have that shine through a little bit more. You're muted.
Dalton, we cannot hear you.
You're muted. You're muted.
No, to your point, they're not really building on that playoff momentum last year because they're currently out of the playoff race. They have 41 points, so definitely something going to have to change. I like that. It's a good gift. Graham, you are up next. Graham, how about the Philadelphia Flyers? Our home station, they are third in the Metro. Things are looking up. What would you give this team for Christmas?
I mean, recency bias, I'll say, for the Michkov drama to end.
Nice.
Like, there's all this stuff with Michkov and Tocchet clashing. Like, I mean, leave the kid alone. The fact that you got him drafting 7th in, what year was that? 2023? Like, just let him breathe. Now, I get Tocchet's an old school guy and, you know, it's boring hockey. But at the same time, like, he's just a kid. Sophomore slumps happen. Look at the league. Just don't look at Celebrini. And the other thing I think the Flyers would want in Santa Slay would be a second Trevor Zegras.
Yeah, no shit.
That's a signing from hell. Like, okay, you give up Cutter Gauthier and the fans are mad, but look who came back in a separate trade for Trevor Zegras. 36 points in 35 games. Like, I get Tocchet is boring hockey, but it's effective. They're third in the Metro right now. They're winning. They're in a comfortable spot. It's not a lock by any means, but they're trending upward.
Yeah, they're definitely a pleasant surprise this year. Somebody that kind of came out of nowhere a little bit. Like, obviously the pieces were there, but I don't think anybody expected them to be this competitive.
Especially
early.
when you look at their goaltending. Like, Vladar's been flat out okay. You know what I mean? He's been fine.
They can have a revolving door of whoever the fuck they want. They're still going to win.
He's been fine.
It's weird.
Yeah. No, and they've been scoring in bunches too, and they have been scoring. It's been one of the crazy parts of their success too. No, I like that. I'm sure everybody in Flyer Faithful will appreciate that gift too. Brock, I'm going to give you the St. Louis Blues. Who would you give? What would you give the St. Louis Blues this year for Christmas?
A lump of coal and maybe lights a fire underneath them, pun intended. Like,
Nice.
I don't know what the answer isn't in the room. I don't think it's a coaching swap. Who's Armstrong? Is it Bill Armstrong? I forget. It's an Armstrong. I know that's the GM there. I honestly think that might be what it is. Like a shakeup up top, a fundamental shift in, you know, where they want to, like where I think they should be going, because where they're at is not it. Like last year just looked like a different team, and this year everyone I think had at least they'd be floating around the wild card spot, maybe flirting with third in the division. And Binnington's been bad. Hofer's been not as bad. I don't know what gift I could give them that would possibly change their fortunes this season. So I'll say a GM swap, but I don't have a better answer for you than that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Doug Anderson, the guy who signed Broberg and Holloway is the problem.
Armstrong.
Doug Armstrong. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I don't know. It's pretty dire straits.
I was gonna say you could give him a fire sale for Christmas.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Kyrie's clearly like some sort of like personality problem. I don't know. Like I said, when you look at them, I end up squinting going, I don't understand why they're this bad.
Yeah.
Like I just don't understand why they're this bad. Like they shouldn't be terrible. They should be not terrible.
Yeah. Fringe, I think, is a good word.
I don't have a better answer for you. I'm sorry. That's
fair enough. Well, we saved almost the best for last. Yeah, last team up before I ask both of you. Graham, what would you give the Toronto Maple Leafs for Christmas?
Oh, God. Speaking of teams that shouldn't be this bad.
It's so funny.
Let's see. I'm thinking of a number. 16? Is that okay. Mitch Marner? Because, I mean, I don't know how you subtract Mitch Marner and all of a sudden you're second last in the East. It's pretty sad. Yeah, I guess he was that meaningful because these guys, I think they're afraid to say they're bad. I think they know that they're playing really bad hockey, but they're in the Toronto media and they're afraid to say that they're bad. For how much they scored early in the year, they are 32nd in power play percentage.
Yeah.
The worst power play in the league. You have Matthews, Nylander, last in the league. Unacceptable. Not like healthy goaltending, sure. They're 25th in goals against. But
you want a crazy power play stat that Wyatt Johnson has more power play goals by himself than the whole team does this year? He has 13. They have 12.
I don't think Santa's sack is big enough to give the Leafs what they need.
Nice. Randy Marsh. I like it. That's a whole lot. Now, the last team I had up here,
I don't even get to comment on that.
You took way too long.
Okay.
Brock, what would you give? What would you give Team Canada for Christmas this year?
What would I give Team Canada? Well, not Jordan Binnington. I'll tell you that. Honestly, just have, for the love of God, get out of your own way when it comes to picking like the remnants of the last parts of this team. Don't galaxy brain it. Take Bedard, Celebrini. Take the hot goalie. You know what I mean? Don't galaxy brain this. You have a great team. Take what is the most sensical. Don't try to do what they did. What was it? 2006 Olympics, where they took like Sakic and Yzerman because they were Sakic and Yzerman, but they're like 40-year-old Sakic and Yzerman, and they left like Sidney Crosby off the roster. Like, don't do that again. Don't do that. Just take the best team. Fuck. Graham, anything else?
Yeah, I just want to kind of emphasize just why they shouldn't do it. Like in years past, hockey was a lock for the Olympics, right? The pros were able to go, and it's been so long since the NHL's allowed the pros to go for hockey that, look, everybody wants to win. I'm sure that Drew Doughty wants Canada to win. Drew Doughty should not be on this roster.
Correct.
I think he's great. I think he's been great for Team Canada. If you want to go by resume, I think he's earned it. But I think the best chance of them winning is without Drew Doughty on the roster.
Correct.
So I think they have to make those tough moves and cut those tough ties with their relationships. But to give Canada the best chance, you can't go for the elders.
Yeah.
There it is. Merit be damned. So Sidney Crosby on the hot seat. Is that what you're telling me? No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say let's not even put that into the ether.
Oh man. Well, good. Well, I like that. We'll see what happens. The Olympics are coming up. We got smaller ice to deal with, so I expect Sam Bennett to have a field day, by the way. So we'll see what happens. I haven't put my future bet in for who's going to win gold yet. So I'm still a free agent in that regard. All right, well, let's get into our Christmas edition of Talk Steady to Me real quick. I had 5 Christmas-themed questions for you this evening. Graham, you are currently in the lead at 8-1. You will be the first one up this evening. Can you tell me who played in the first ever Christmas Day game in NHL history?
Do you want the team or can I say a player?
Both teams. The 2 teams that played in the first ever Christmas
Do we get the year?
NHL game.
Can we get the
1920.
I mean, it's got to be original 6, right?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I thought it would be like a.
You tell me. I'm the one asking the questions. Graham,
all right, I'm going to say Toronto Rangers.
I'm going to say Chicago, Boston.
I was looking for Toronto, Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto St. Pats. Those were the 2 teams.
Wouldn't have been the Leafs yet. Yeah.
They were not the Leafs yet. So that was 1920. Brock, question number 2. Can you tell me the last year the NHL played a game on Christmas Day? And bonus point if you can tell me the 2 teams that played in said contest.
I would assume it's a while ago. I don't recall them doing that since I started paying attention to hockey. Let's go with 1962 Toronto, Boston.
Okay.
1994 Toronto, Montreal.
I like these guesses. I was looking for 1971.
That's close.
Yeah, you were close. And it was between the LA Kings and the California Gold Seals.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah, history, baby. And you know how hard it is to find.
ECHL teams right there.
This is why it's so hard to find Christmas-themed questions, by the way. I was looking everywhere for these questions. All right, third one up. Graham, back to you. Can you tell me what player put up a career-high 6 points on Christmas Day against the New York Rangers?
Against the New York Rangers.
That is correct. Can you tell me what player had a career high 6 points on Christmas Day against the New York Rangers?
Gordie Howe.
Okay. Brock?
That's his career high? No chance. Stan Mikita.
There's a reason why I love this segment. The answer was Gordie Howe. Graham, you are correct.
His career high for a game was only 6 points?
What do you mean only 6?
Only
Okay.
6 points. All right, yeah.
It's Gordie Howe!
Okay.
He played in the fucking 40s when they put... Oh, fucking... Okay.
I'm sorry, 6 points doesn't
Whatever.
impress Brock
Fucking
anymore, everyone.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Fucking
when's the last time you've seen a
whatever.
6 point game?
When's the last time you've seen 6 anything?
Unbelievable. Moving on. I am done with that.
So glad.
That is the dumbest fucking shit ever.
I
He
mean,
just
I
picks
thought-
a name that makes 0 sense logically,
It makes
but
perfect sense.
it's an old
Honestly.
guy. Oh my god.
Oh man, yeah, just a Hall of Fame guy that played so long. He had to have played on a Christmas game.
Never had more than 6.
I did tell you the beginning and the end, so I did give you the eras to help you out here. Back to Brock. Brock, can you tell me what player scored the last ever goal on Christmas?
Gordie Howe.
Nice. Okay. Nice. Graham.
Oh man, Jean Beliveau.
No, I was looking for Stan Gilbertson.
If you said
that was
Nikita,
Nikita.
if you said Stan Nikita, I would have lost my mind. I would have lost my mind. Oh
He
my
played
god,
for
I
the
would have lost my
California
mind.
Gold Seals. Just to
Oh
let
my
you know.
god. You
Oh,
have no
man.
idea how trolly that would have been. Oh my god. Oh, that would have broke me. That
Oh.
would have broke me. I would have closed my laptop. That would have fucking broke me.
Oh man. All right, so we're back to Graham, right? I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Can you tell me what team compiled a 25-10-2 record in 37 Christmas Day contests?
Montreal Canadiens.
Okay.
Gordie
Brock.
Howe. I'm so fucking mad. Detroit Red Wings.
Oh my God, you cannot walk yourself into getting one right. I was looking for the New York Rangers. The New York Rangers.
That one of us. It was the best odds.
Yeah.
Of getting it right, as
Yeah,
opposed to
'cause
a random
It's
player.
the
getting
original
6 points.
6. Yeah. I
Right.
tried
If
to
Brock
give you
had
that
trivia
softball.
knowledge like I did.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
That actually was a big thing back in the 40s was Christmas Day games in New York City. I guess Santa would go, and there was like a guy. Anyway, there's a lot of tradition. You should read about it. Yeah. All right, last one. Brock, you're up first. Can you tell me what NHL Hall of Famer scored his first ever career hat trick on Christmas Day?
NHL Hall of Famer?
And what NHL Hall of Famers scored their first ever hat trick on Christmas Day?
You gonna say it?
I want to. So fucking bad.
You know what happens if you don't, right?
I want to so goddamn bad. No matter what I lose. No matter who I say, I lose. God damn it. Gordie Howe. Fuck it. Final answer.
Okay.
Stan Mikita.
Okay.
No.
I was looking for Bobby Hall.
Oh,
Hall.
okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
All
please,
right.
God, no.
I was taking the other one no
Not
matter
like
what.
this.
I want to Guy Lafleur, but
Ah.
Like I lose no matter who I pick.
No, it's your mom's favorite player, Graham. Yeah. It's Connie's favorite player.
Bobby Orr.
No.
Bobby Orr. That's right. Sorry.
Yes,
Wrong
hey,
Bobby.
Bobby.
Yeah, wrong Bobby. Anyway, all right. Well,
Who
that
might
was
I
Talk
call?
Statty to me. Graham, you did get one. You got another point, so you're building your lead up to 9-1. It's going to be double digits before
That
you
might
know
be
it.
my proudest one that I've gotten,
Yeah.
right next to the Toronto one.
Okay.
Dick cancer.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Oh, man. All right. Well, we will jump into the fantasy corner. This is going to be for the week of December 29th.
Teams to target, Boston, Montreal, Vancouver have far and away the best schedule.
Playing really well this season. He's proven to be a 90-point to 100-point player in years past.
He plays almost exclusively with DeBrincat, shooting 3.8 times per game, which is far and away a career high. If you could get someone like a David Pastrnak or a Mitch Marner for a Marty Necas, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Grant Clark, Byfield for that Kings good schedule, especially the Monday, Wednesday, Friday off nights. Then you can pitch them for a potential Saturday, Sunday stream.
All right, this is the Fantasy Corner, brought to you by our friends at IronSteelThreads.com. Make sure to check them out and use the promo code Old City, OLDE City 10 for 10% off. Again, that's at IronSteelThreads.com. Big Canada Daddy, take it away.
was kind of hoping that my internet would cooperate just once, just this once. I'm
No.
trying to pull up the schedule.
It hasn't cooperated all night for you.
It's just so fucking frustrating. But
Welcome to
now that
Canada.
I
You get free healthcare. You don't get free internet.
That's true. That is true. So next week is probably the exact opposite of this week. It is just full of everybody plays a ton. The worst schedules are Detroit and Tampa, who will play 3 times each, and they're all on busy nights. And there's only 3 off nights because Monday is super busy next week. So Monday is not an off night. But the teams that play, there's only one team that plays 5 times, and that is crazy. 5 times in a week for any fantasy week is crazy. So if you have any of the Carolina Hurricanes, you are laughing. They have 2 off nights, Tuesday and Sunday, and they play Monday, Thursday, Saturday, busy nights. And the next best schedule is probably, there's a bunch of teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 teams that play 4 times with 2 off nights. The Panthers, the Penguins, the Canadiens, the Golden Knights, the Blackhawks, the Canucks, and the Devils. So keep an eye on when they play. Most of them play Tuesday, Sunday, so maybe you can fit some of them in for an early stream and then get them back in for a later stream. It just, again, check your team, check your makeup, see what fits, what works for you. And then, I'm not going to go into the teams that play only 4 times in 1 off night. Check your schedule, see who's on your bench, see if they're worth hanging on to, and stream them out accordingly. You could actually even throw Utah, San Jose, Edmonton, and Buffalo into the worst schedules. They play 3 times, still on busy nights, but they're just less busy nights. So I mean that's nitpicking, I guess. I didn't do anything super special for Christmas this week. We did a naughty and nice list last week, so I won't drag us out. That is your schedule for this week. Merry Christmas, everybody. Schedule for next week. And Graham, would you like to give us an update on our ESPN League team?
We are still undefeated. I'm a little worried about this week, though, just because I don't think we can outstart anybody.
It's a bit of a dice roll week, yeah.
I've been fighting with the ESPN app and logging in, so I can't give you specifics, but we're undefeated. We were winning last I checked.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
It's weeks like this. There's also a couple other weeks later in the year, like the Olympic break week, where it's February is just 1 week. That entire month is a week of fantasy hockey, and there's not really that many extra games. There's only an extra 10 to 15-ish or something like that games played.
That's
so
wild.
It's not actually that many more games. It's a pretty regular week, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that bridge when we get there. We'll cross it when we get there.
Well, there it is. And that was the Fantasy Corner, brought to you by our friends at IronSteelThreads.com. And make sure to check out IronSteelThreads.com. Use the promo code OldCity10 for 10% off. Proceeds go to youth hockey organizations as well. So people helping people. We have to get negative, though. Speaking of people helping people, we have to go in the bin. And this is brought to you by our friends at Warlord Beard Oil. Make sure to use the promo code OLDSPORTS, OLDE Sports, for 15% off at warlordbeardoil.com. Beard oils, washes, soaps, and more. Brock, you wanna go first? You wanna put somebody in the bin?
I'd love nothing more. I'd love nothing more than this. The NBA is soft, Dalton. You have absolutely hit the nail on the head with this.
This was not Dalton.
Oh, this is Graham. Excellent. Even better. Graham, you're on the this is just ridiculous. As if the flopping wasn't bad enough in the NBA. The NBA has fined Derek White and Grady Dick over their jersey swap.
Pause. Just let the audience realize those names.
Yep. Derek White, Grady Dick.
And now reel them in.
So the league is basically saying they can't post a picture of their jersey swap because of the names they were born with. White and Dick. I see why you might find that funny.
I see why immature people would think that.
Exactly. It's their names. It's a name.
Should they not be allowed to be drafted because of their names?
Yeah. You can't draft them in succession. You can go 1 and 2.
Oh, is it Black Dick? Is that them?
That one too.
Yeah. I was gonna say this is not the people.
It's just.
Oh, you're right on it. There you go.
There you go. It's stupid. It's their names. It's their names. Grow
That's
up.
tough.
How old are you? Jesus. That is the silliest fine I think I've ever heard of in my life.
That's pretty soft.
up.
Yeah. Is that
Grow
not
up.
discrimination?
Honestly, like
That's namist.
That's namist. Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
That's terrible. No, that's a good fine.
NBA in the bin.
Good fine. No, that's a good ban. That's a terrible fine.
Yeah,
It's
right.
terrible
NBA
fine.
owes them
Terrible
money.
fine. Yeah,
Right,
great bin.
right.
Terrible fine.
The NBA just provided more publicity to what they wanted to erase.
To
Oh my
what they
God.
wanted to erase. Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
a fair point.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're shining a light on the ugly is what they're doing.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
exactly what
They're
they're doing.
doing like this big bright light on this
Yeah.
white dick.
Don't look
situation.
at this. Here's a spotlight.
Don't look at this white dick.
Yeah.
guys.
Don't look at this white dick.
We
No,
have
absolutely not.
basketball games going on. Just don't stare at this white dick.
Dalton, why are you laughing? We're mature here at Between the Benches.
Right. Yeah.
We're
It's a
mature.
jersey swap.
It's a jersey
class.
Why are you making
Yeah.
it something that it's not? It's a
It's
jersey
not.
swap.
It's a good sign of good sign of
Yeah.
sportsmanship
Exactly.
and camaraderie.
And it's
Things that
something as
you
old
want
as
to
time.
publicize
Yes.
in the
Right.
sport.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, the
Encourage
unity.
younger-
Yeah, they're coming together.
Players.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really coming together.
They
Yeah.
sure are.
There it is. I love it. That's a great bin. And Graham, who are you putting in the bin this week?
I don't know if I could beat that. I'm glad Brock took it though. I'm gonna put DK Metcalf in the bin.
That's a good one too.
I thought
Dalton
so.
probably knows more than I did. I watched it when I was bowling a tournament. It was on the TV,
I haven't even seen
and
it.
so there was
I
he had a
I've
confrontation
heard about it. I've heard about it. But I haven't
with
seen
a fan. Did he get the touchdown, Dalton? Was it following that?
it. Did he get the hat?
No.
Okay, but he had a confrontation with a fan, and he ended up kind of like swinging, kind of like hitting up into the fan, and he is now suspended for 2 games, which will cost him $555,000 at least for 2 games. So that's split in half would be per game.
There you
Now
go,
there's a
Brock.
possibility that it would cost him $40 million, as the suspension falls under the conduct detrimental, which wipes out contract guarantees tied to NFL suspensions, including his $25 million salary for 2026 and injury protections in 2027 worth another $20 million. Now, this may not happen because he's appealing for 1 game, but that doesn't change any of the guarantees no longer being guaranteed. But it's up to the Steelers with how they want to proceed.
I mean, I now just watching that for the first time, and it's I don't know, man. Like
tough.
that's tough. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what
They
you think
had
was
to
gonna
fix
happen when you did
something,
this?
but-
Like,
Yeah. That's a
What do you think was
lot of
gonna
money to
happen?
gamble on.
Yeah. I was definitely not thinking about that in the moment. That's for
No,
sure.
of course not. Of course
No,
not. That guy had to
no.
have, gotten under his skin somehow.
Yeah, God knows what that guy has said.
oh man.
So now, good Ben. That's fair, but there's always got to be that that line. I guess. I guess it just shows.
That's a low light. That doesn't show
Yeah.
DK's true character. I hope not. I don't know him, but
Right.
low light for sure.
No, definitely not an ideal situation to put yourself in. That's for sure. Well, guys, I have to go in the bin. I honestly, I should start with the referees. I should put the referees in the whole league of the NHL in the bin. But the Blue Jackets, unfortunately, are in the bin. They have the least number of regulation wins in the league right now at 8. Their goal differential is -17. Now, that is the worst in the East, by the way, in both categories. They also are in the bottom of the East right now. They did get Mason Marchment, which has been the bright spot, basically, for the team at the moment. But, I mean, the league is just out to get this team, guys. I don't know if you knew this, but the refs – They're just focused so much on the Blue Jackets. They keep screwing them over. All these penalties. They're 19th in penalties taken in the league. Let's see, per 60, and that's at 7.96. But if you turn around and look at it, they're actually 5th in penalties drawn in the league per 60 minutes at 7.95. So, it's just a tough situation. I hate to see it. Little market Columbus getting picked on like this. It's unbelievable. Anybody that believes otherwise is just full of it. They obviously aren't watching the games. They're obviously just not paying attention to what's going on. And the Jackets still have Elvis. And I don't know. I'm just tired of watching Elvis in that. Why they haven't traded him yet, his value just keeps going down, in my opinion. And they're really not helping themselves by continuing to play him. So I feel like just every day that goes by, he just loses more and more capital for your team.
It's a good bin.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well thought out.
Thank you. Yeah, it's almost like I heard it before. Yeah.
Probably heard it all weekend.
It's tough. It's a tough situation. But that was In the Bin, brought to you by our friends at Warlord Beard Oil. Make sure to check out warlordbeardoil.com. Use the promo code OLDSPORTS, OLDE Sports, for 15% off. I did definitely hear that all weekend. And that was brought to you by our friends at Warlord Beard Oil. Let's get positive. Speaking of the weekend, this is Getting the C, brought to you by our friends at SeatGeek. Make sure to download the SeatGeek app. Use promo code Old City Sports Network, OLDE City Sports Network. $20 off your first purchase. Check out an AHL game, NBA, whatever you want to go to, courtesy of your friends here at Between the Benches. Graham, C, who we got?
Guys, Boz focus worked. The Buffalo Sabres have now won 7 straight. They have outscored their opponents 23-13 over those games. Is it the Yarmo effect? Is it too little too late? Probably. But it's not often we get to say anything positive about this team. So when they earn it, I want to shed some light on it. Buffalo Sabres, you get to see.
Nice. Hell yeah. And I think they're ahead of Toronto right now.
Yes,
They're also ahead of Columbus.
Nice. Yes, they are. Good see. Yeah, no, trust me, I would love to see Buffalo be like, they're a good hockey city. You know, they deserve a winner.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more.
Couldn't agree more. There it is. Brock, who are you giving your C to?
Easiest C I'll give out all year. It's Cale Makar. It's the first.
I
love this one. I love this one. The first defenseman ever to score 89 points in a calendar year. Or the most points by a defenseman in a calendar year at 89. And that's just incredible. It's crazy to say out loud, honestly.
We got still a couple days to go.
I don't know how many games played that is, but that's wild. What a stat. What a stat. I do believe Graham has one more C to give out, by the way, guys. I don't
Sure do.
Graham, who are you giving your lesser C?
You don't want the last one?
Your lesser C. Your lesser C.
No, it's not the lesser one. I am fully kicked.
Oh, it's the bigger C? It's the bigger C?
Sidney Crosby has surpassed Mario Lemieux as the all-time Pittsburgh Penguins leading scorer at 1,724 points.
Oh, yeah.
That is the full C.
Yeah. That's the full C. Hell yeah. That's a great C. That's a great C. Well, I'm going to raise you a duo of C's, a pair of C's, if you will.
If you will, yes.
I'm going Connor McDavid. Yeah. I'm going Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl.
Oh,
they've nice. Yes, exactly. They have been on fire. The pair's gone for 42 points in their last 10 games. Again, 42 points in their last 10 games. Is that good? Anyway, McDavid has 11 goals
in the game.
Yeah. McDavid has 11 goals in his last 10 games, and Draisaitl is at 17 assists in his last 10 games as well. If you have this duo in fantasy, it is it's got to be fun, right?
But if you do,
also, I want to be in that league where you can get both.
Yeah, no kidding.
I would love to be in that league. That would be very fun.
No, I wonder who that could happen to. But anyway, they're carrying the torch. We'll see what happens with their whole goaltending situation because Connor Ingram is about to be the savior. And we'll see what happens. But that was Getting the C, brought to you by our friends at SeatGeek. Make sure to check out the SeatGeek app and use the promo code Old City Sports Network, OLDE City Sports Network, for $20 off your first purchase. Man, there it is.
Pew pew.
Anything to add for just the people who have made it this far?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you guys. Enjoy the time off. You got 3 days off of hockey. You don't have to check the fantasy scores. Mm-hmm. You don't got to check the ticker. You don't got to bet. Just enjoy with family and get ready to come out firing on the 27th.
I do have one thing to say, just in case Jesse and Nate, if you guys have made it this far. Hookah Claus came early this year. Fuck you, Joe. Hey, fantasy football's fun. Am I right?
Yeah, I heard about that all weekend, too.
So funny.
Yeah. Apparently, you're like the co-manager of a championship team, from what I hear.
The co-manager? Whatever do you
Yeah, co-manager.
His name's on the deed of the team.
No, it's my team.
Yeah.
My team.
Some people have said that they're co-manager of the team.
No.
We'll save that
It's
for a
my
different
team.
day.
It's my team.
Yeah. Okay.
It's my team.
All right. Your team.
I make the ad drops. It's my
Yeah.
team.
Right. Did you play Kenneth Walker this weekend?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Gotcha. Fair enough. He had a good week. He had a good night Thursday night. Oh, man. Anyway, that's for a different podcast. But we are the Between the Benches podcast from myself, Dak, Graham Fa, Big Canada Daddy, Brock Finch. We hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Whatever you're celebrating out there, enjoy your time with family, and we will see you next week. And that concludes this week's episode of Between the Benches. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and check us out on YouTube. Also hit the like and subscribe button and look out for the next episode. Until next week, you Harley Riders.
Doc, what a fitting ending! This is incredible!